Hey guys, so in today's video I am going to be sharing 15 healthy habits or like things I do that always make me feel better and kind of brighten up my day. Yeah, I wrote these down the past couple weeks, which is when I've been kind of absent for social media, maybe a little bit longer, just because a lot has been going on in my life and I just wasn't really feeling myself. I tried to film a couple times but I never really liked it, but I'm finally feeling better today and I have a lot of fun video plans and fun things coming up. I want to do a drive with me soon and kind of do a whole life update, kind of explain a little bit why I've been absent and you know what's to come. But yeah, over the past couple weeks, like I was saying, I was feeling kind of down, but these were things that really helped kind of brighten up my day and always helped me feel better. So I thought I would share them with you guys. Some of them are like healthy habits you can do daily and some of them are just like kind of overall things or just things you can do here and there that help me. I know times have been hard for almost everybody the past year. Things are definitely looking up though, which is good. But if you have been having bad days or just feel like you're in a funk, I am hoping that these things will help you. So I made a Google Doc on my computer. Also, these are my old merch stickers. We have new merch that is always linked down below if you want to check it out. So the first thing on the list is kind of just an overall thing, nothing too specific, but I have be optimistic and stay positive. This one can definitely be hard, you know, if you're going through a lot or, you know, some days you just don't want to feel that way. But I think recently I've been in such a pessimistic mood that literally anything wouldn't excite me and I was just kind of staying in that rut of being very pessimistic. So trying to shift your mindset to being more positive and looking at situations, kind of like romanticizing things, honestly, to just make you feel better. You know, you can make a good time out of anything. It just depends on your mindset. So trying to have a more positive outlook on things, and that won't only help you, but also the people around you. When you're pessimistic, it just kind of brings other people down as well. So yeah, I guess just overall trying to have a positive outlook on, you know, your daily tasks and things you do. Number two, I have wake up earlier to give yourself time. So a lot of times I'm in online school now. I think I'm going back actually the fourth quarter, so that'll definitely help me to get up earlier to get ready and, you know, actually drive to school and everything. But with online school, I think I said this in my New Year's resolution too, I haven't gotten too much better about it. But when I wake up earlier, like before my classes, like 30 minutes, doesn't even have to be long, maybe like 15 minutes, it just helps me feel better because then I'm not rushed into school and then I usually don't get a break for a while. So it's nice to just get up, wash your face, brushing your teeth, getting some coffee, and then going into school always just helps me feel a lot better than rolling over and going to class. Depends on how tired I am, but usually waking up early, even not in school, just on the weekends and just getting my work done or going to the gym or anything always helps me feel better. One time I like heard the birds chirping, which just put me in a good mood, and the sun rising. Number three is after I wake up a little bit earlier, I like to clean my room. If it's not already clean, like if there's just little things lying around, I like to kind of tidy that up and make my bed. That also helps me stay out of my bed throughout the day if it's already made. I like to open my blinds and it's just nice to have a clean environment around you. And another thing, like with school and working from home, I think also changing your environment, like not only keeping like a clean room or house, but usually if I'm at my desk a lot, even though I like my desk a lot better than my bed is probably not the best to work in. So one, being at a desk makes me feel more productive, but also just changing your environment, going downstairs if no one's home, any like outside now that the weather's getting nice, maybe going to do homework at a coffee shop with your friends after school. I think just changing up the environment can help you focus more on your work and just have a more positive outlook on it. But yeah, that kind of got into a couple more things I'm gonna say, but basically just tidying up your room and making your bed, that always helps me feel better in the morning and just like setting a good kind of tone for the day. Number four is no phone for the first 30 minutes of waking up. I like to respond to like my friends and boyfriends on Snapchat or text, but no like going through social media or anything because I don't know, I just always feel like down. I like going on social media like when I'm tired or just after like being really productive, but just right when I wake up, scrolling through social media for a long time, I just don't like the way that makes me feel, and then my eyes are like hurting also. So I think just not being on my phone for the first 30 minutes of waking up helps me feel better, and it helps me like start my day a lot earlier too. And not only in the morning, but spending time off of my phone just always helps me feel better. So kind of like limiting your phone time. You don't actually have to use like that feature on your phone, but just trying to stay off your phone, finding more things to do when you're bored, because I feel like I only go on my phone when I'm like bored or need a break, but maybe finding other fun things to do, going outside, going on a walk, working out, you can paint, you can cook, just finding some cool hobbies to do. Number five is to make a to-do list. I literally live by these. I make them every day. And I also just like having a calendar for future things coming up and knowing, you know, what days I have to do certain things. So I usually have like a day on my calendar. I use the Emma Chamberlain planner, but to the left I put like my homework for the day, and to the right I do more personal things. So maybe like laundry, clean my room, edit, things like that. And then like I said, on the left I just have what I need to do for homework, and it just helps me feel very organized and, you know what I have to do for the day. Number 6 is drinking a lot of water. I like putting lemon in my water, or just any kind of ice water, and it's always good to stay hydrated. It makes me feel refreshed, and there's a lot of various benefits to water, so can't go wrong with drinking a lot of water throughout the day. Number 7 is when you're in school, only do school. This was kind of for online, but also even going back like in study halls and things. I think just focusing on school and getting all your homework done, I feel like I would get distracted a lot, and then I would have homework like after my school hours when I definitely could have got it. Sorry, I just like glitched. Definitely could have got it done like in the school day. So just like staying focused and using the time in your school hours to get your homework done instead of kind of leaving it for afterward makes me feel better, because then I just have free time after my school. So number 8 was kind of what I was saying earlier, but changing up your location that you do work. Yeah, kind of gave away this one, but like I said earlier, just finding different places to go. I'm so excited that the weather's getting nice. You can do your work outside, go sit outside with your friends and do homework, have your Zooms outside, downstairs, just in different areas of the house to just keep you from, I don't know, I just like get bored when I'm in one place a lot of the time, so I just like changing up my location. Number 9 is eating food that makes you feel good, whatever that may be. I just like light food that makes me feel energized and that's healthy and good for me. So just trying to eat those kind of foods instead of, eating a lot of food that I just know is going to make me feel bloated or bad. So yeah, just eating good food, because that has a big impact on me. Honestly, if I feel kind of like gross from food, I don't like doing anything. So just trying to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, a lot of protein, and yeah, that helps me feel better throughout the day. 10 is get some sort of movement in every day. It doesn't have to be like an intense workout, but if I'm not working out, I like to either be busy throughout the day or go on walks with my friends, and that just always helps me feel better. I love just going out, getting some movement in. It just helps you get out of the house, and it just makes me feel a lot better when I'm literally only walking. Like that makes my day so much different if I'm, outside in nature and getting myself moving, or doing an intense workout, whatever you like, any movement in throughout the day. 11 is listening to podcasts or books. I'm currently listening to a book for my public health class, and I just really like it in the background other than music or kind of like watching YouTube videos. I just like listening to things because it helps me not stare at a screen, but also, keeps me entertained. And yeah, I just really like different podcasts from different YouTubers, or like I said, any sort of audiobook. It's just nice to listen to that instead of have to like stare at a screen or read. I always struggle with reading. Like I can't comprehend what I'm reading unless I focus really hard, and it just takes me a long time. So I really enjoy like audiobooks because it goes by so much quicker. You can kind of multitask, still get all that information in without having to like stare at one thing. So yeah, I like doing those things. 12 is when your parents ask you if you want to do something, do it. This always helps me feel better, like even if I'm not in the mood, but if I have no plans like for the day, going out with them just helps me feel better. It keeps me out and about, and your parents will probably love it. And another thing is you can ask your parents to do things, or just be downstairs doing your work around them, or ask them to play a game or watch a movie. I feel like it's just fun hanging out with your family and just not staying in your room a lot of the time. And not only with your family, but with your friends, if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, just hanging out with them and doing different fun things and keeping busy, and being with the people you love should always make you feel better. It makes me feel a lot better. Number 13 is time managing who you spend your time with. So it's kind of what I was saying before, but just making sure you're spending time with your family and your friends and your significant other if you have one. It just keeps you close with everybody, and yeah, that's just what I would say, because a lot of the times like I didn't have like kind of equality among the three. Now that I do, it just helps me feel close to everybody in my life, which is nice. So just making time for everybody. Number 14 is kind of doing things you really want to do even when you don't feel like it, kind of like making yourself work. I put that down. I don't know if I like that, because obviously we all need rest days, but I feel like I would procrastinate things a lot that I knew I needed to get done, and I would just feel bad if I didn't do them. So kind of just putting my makeup on, being like, all right, Abby, we're gonna film today. Just kind of making the effort to try and do things that you know you need to do, just like that, if that makes sense. Like, I guess same with schoolwork, just being like, no, I really don't want to do this, but we have to. Get your favorite drink, change up your location, maybe even go out with friends to study and do your work together, and just getting it done. And lastly, number 15 is finding new fun things to do. Kind of like I said with being around the people you love, I love doing like different things with those people or with yourself. And I have down different like fun Instagram locations that you can go take photos with your friends. Getting coffee, we have some right here. Having a picnic, going to the beach, even like going on little road trips, like things that are a little bit far but will take up the day. I just feel like those are fun things to do, and gives you different things to look forward to each day and plan out. So those are my 15 things. I really hope you guys can apply this to your life and let me know if any of these kind of things helped you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you later.